Good evening. It is almost 6 o'clock on Friday evening. Anybody watching? How you doing? How was your day? I hope your week was good. It is quite chilly out tonight. It is -8 Celsius. Brr. I just picked up a coffee and it has sloshed all over the place. I hate when it does that. As soon as it gets above freezing, anyway, I'm going to have to scrub the living Jesus out of my center console from all the coffee that has sloshed around. Damn it. Ugh. Yummy. So, I was off work today, and I've done nothing today. I've been a ball on the couch, and I don't care. It throws me off so much when I'm off, and I'm taking Boo Boo to work in the afternoon, because I feel like I can't start anything because I'm going to have to stop in the middle of something, take him to work, and at that point, if I have any out and about I need to do, I usually do that. Then I come home, and if Monkey hasn't made himself lunch yet, I make him lunch, and then it's like, there's no point in starting the work around the house because it's, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I just lose all will to do anything productive. Like, I have to get up, have a couple of coffees, and start work. Boom, right? Otherwise, nothing's happening. So that was kind of the case today. The only thing I did was run the dishwasher, because if I didn't, there was no dishes for lunch. So So, excuse me, and also, I figured, I'd been texting with my boyfriend a little bit, and he was saying that he has to go into work tomorrow. He is not impressed. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be wicked cold tomorrow, like -25 or 26, some fucking bullshit like that. So he's not impressed about, laying on a cold cement floor and working on, vehicles that are just dripping snow and shit, salt and whatever all over him. He's not happy. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he just said he's cold. Yeah, I know, hon. Anyway, I figured that gives me literally all weekend to do whatever I need to do around the house. So, I think Boo Boo's working all weekend. I think he's had his 2 days off during the week this week. So, hopefully, depending on what he's working tomorrow, I mean, if it's in the morning, as long as it's not stupid early, I'll give him a ride, because it is supposed to be wicked cold. And then Sunday he can take a cab, or vice versa. I don't care, but I do need to get some stuff done. Like, I do need to be productive as far as the household goes. So I need to go out tomorrow also and gas the car, and I need to get more salt. I have a puddle that has frozen right in front of my stairs off my side porch where we all come in and out of, and it's just really dangerous. So I do need to go out tomorrow, and even if I say fuck it and don't get gas, I need to get salt. I will get gas, because I'm at the halfway mark and I hate that. So And, you know, I want to get some stuff done around the house. So he's going to have to pick and choose. A cab one day, and I'll give him a ride the other. But I'm not doing both, so. I got my own shit I got to do. Monday, I found out. Well, okay, so I dropped Boo Boo off at work this afternoon, and I was on my way back down this way to go grab a coffee and then go home and make lunch for me and Boo Boo, or me and Monkey, the other one. On my way, Monkey's school called. So Monkey has been out of school since about 2 days before our Christmas break because of bullying and shit like that. I went in, I lost my fucking mind, and I just pulled him out. I was like, that's it. Right? Started looking into how homeschooling works, all that kind of shit. Downloaded a bunch of information. I had a quick talk with his stepmom about it. The four of us, being me, Monkey, his stepmom, and his dad, were supposed to sit down and discuss everything, right? Well, of course, with Christmas and New Year's and all that shit, it just didn't, and, you know, their work schedules, mine is a non-issue, but their work schedules kind of got in the way, and it just never happened. So when the at-home thing was lifted for the school, and the kids all went back to class, I had called his principal and said, yeah, we haven't sorted anything out. Like, we haven't been able to sit down as a family and discuss it. I said, but Monkey has told me that he would prefer to do the online schooling as opposed to homeschooling, okay? It's Monkey's education. We're going to do what Monkey wants, what he's most comfortable with, whatever he feels he's going to benefit more from, right? So, and the principal said, that's fine, cool, I got you. Let me get a hold of them and find out what you need to do, right? Because what I didn't know was the online schooling is literally an online school. It is separate from the school he goes to now. They have their own principal, they have their own teachers, they have their own EAs, they, like all that stuff, right? It's just all online, but it is not affiliated with Monkey's school whatsoever. It is its own entity. Okay. So he gets back to me and tells me that I need to get some kind of letter, be it a doctor's note, whatever, stating that online schooling is going to be more beneficial to Monkey because of the Rona, because of whatever, right? I'm not paying a $50 doctor's note. I can't afford that shit. So, and there's no medical reason for him to be at online, okay? For me, it's more his mental health and his safety, okay? And he agrees. Monkey agrees. So the principal called me today and said, you know, like, and at that time we had agreed that he would take 2 more weeks and just, his teacher would just upload stuff via Google Classroom for him, okay? So that's what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. And on the in-between, his principal has been getting a hold of the online school principal and their uppity-ups and being like, okay, this is what Monkey's mom wants, and Monkey want, like, you know, like, she's like, I, the mom, have already said, I will pull him out. I will pull him out. You will lose all money from this child, and y'all can eat a fucking dick, and I will teach him from home. Like, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Right? So, and they just keep saying, we need a note, we need a note, we need a note. So when he called me today and he was telling me all this, I said, okay, what exactly do they want? Because I know I can't go to his physician can I go to, say, the counseling place that I've taken him to on multiple occasions for self-harm intervention because of the fucking little douchebag kids at that school? And he said, yes, absolutely. And I said, okay, because I'm pretty sure they will give me a note and it won't cost me nothing. And the principal is an A1 class act, let me tell you. He said, if it costs you something like $50 for this note, he said, I will find a way to get that paid for you. He said, don't let money be an issue. Don't let money be a hindrance from you doing what you need to do to make sure that Monkey gets the education that you both feel he needs and that the physical school can't supply, in my opinion, right? He says, you know that I'll back you, I'll help you any way I can. Like, we want him here, but he's a good kid, la la la, but if this makes him feel safe, or if this just makes him flourish as a student, that is what is important, right? So, like I said, this guy is a class act, okay? And I've always said that. I've always told him, like, I respect you. I love you to pieces, man. Like, you are good people. You are my people. Okay, first and foremost, let me get that out of the way. Having said that, the system you work for is broken and fucking useless, so. None of those people return my calls or emails or shit, so you're kind of my middleman. You catch my shit, I'm just saying. And he gets it. He truly does. He's such good people. So we talked about that for a bit today. And we have an appointment Monday afternoon, like around 3 or something. Me and Monkey, to go into the school and sit down with the principal and just get everything out that we need to say, how we feel, what we want to see going forward, what's our goal, like all that kind of stuff, right? So when I got home and started making lunch and everything, I called Monkey in and just said, have a seat, bud, we need to talk. And I filled him into everything that his principal was telling me. And I said, so that's what we're going to do Monday afternoon. I said, and when we go in, you need to be brutally honest, not just with your principal, but with me as well, as to what you need to be safely and properly educated. This is your education. You need to fight for it. So if you still feel unsafe going to the school, which was the issue when I pulled him out before Christmas break, he said to me, Mama, I don't know what's going to happen to me when I go out in the schoolyard. I don't know what's going to happen to me walking to and from school, because this dickless piece of shit literally came up to him and said, I'm going to get you. You don't know when, you don't know how, but I'm going to get you. Like threatening the kid, right? Like using psychological warfare on him, right? And Monkey doesn't do that. Monkey is very chill. He's non-confrontational. Like he doesn't want none of that shit, right? Pull that shit on me, I'll do it right back to you, and I will win. I'm good at it. I'm just saying, I will fuck you up, and I don't need to touch you to do it. Although, when I was younger back in the day, like Monkey's age, if you put your hands on me, we're gonna throw down. So, but I said to Monkey, like, I get that that's not your thing. I get it. I respect it. It frustrates me to no end, but I respect it. I said, but when we go in, you need to be brutally honest and very forward and tell them what you need, what you want. This is my education. This is my safety. This is my body. It needs to be protected. Yes, I need to learn and blah, 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 but I can't do that when I'm worried about my physical safety in a place where I spend more time than I do at home. So, you know, I said, I'm going to drop it for now because it gets to be beating a dead horse, right? I said, you just mull it over and really give it some serious thought. And if you need to make some notes, you know, while you're at your dad's, tell your stepmom that you need a paper and blah, blah, blah. And just write down your thoughts. Write down some points. Like, you know, just remember to bring it home with you. And we'll bring it all up on Monday, right? Like, and the great thing from my point of view about this principal is he's very much like the counselor that I went to talk to back in early January, in the sense that I can speak to him the way that I speak. Like, I don't have to censor myself. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, I curse like a trucker. I love me the F-bomb, and I use it willy-nilly, okay? It's the way I speak. If it offends you, sorry, not sorry, don't really care. You know, YouTube don't like it, don't really care. It's the way that I speak. And with this principle, I know, especially if I'm really passionate about what I'm talking about, the F-bomb will be dropped several times, okay? I'm going to make serious eye contact with you, and I'm going to use me some F-bombs. No fucks given, don't care. You don't like it, don't have me in for a conversation, because it's going to happen. And I can do that with him, and he don't give no fucks, right? Like, it's just us in the office. So, you know. So I appreciate that. And it just makes it so much easier. If I don't have to stop and think about what words I'm using, I can just say what I need to say, and I can say it very bluntly. And there's no pussyfooting or dancing around, right? Like, I just say what I'm going to say. It's a lot easier. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that meeting on Monday. The other thing I'm doing Monday is getting my ears flushed. I phoned them on Thursday after work, and I got a machine, and I did leave a message, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to go down because the machine said their hours were till 5. And this was probably about 3:30. Yeah, 3:30. So I just went and jumped in the car and drove down. Now, I know a lot of places, especially medical places, are by appointment only. You can't just show up, right? But I thought, whatever. Like, I just want to make sure that I can book an appointment for, like, if I could have gotten in yesterday, that's what I wanted, because this is just so uncomfortable. But when I got there, there was a sign on the door. They had closed early Thursday because they were doing stuff down at the nursing homes. So I was a little frustrated, like, in a selfish kind of way, because, like, I'm uncomfortable. On the other hand, you can't be mad at that. So, and I'd left a message, so I knew that they would get back to me at some point today. So that was fine. They called me back today, and I got an appointment for Monday morning. And it's funny, she kept asking me all these questions, and I said, you know, well, like I was there, like, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, maybe, sometime like in the summertime, for the same thing. My ear, although it was much worse that time, much worse. There was actually pressure. This is just, it's like, when I talk, I feel like I'm in a fishbowl, if that makes sense. It feels echoey. It feels far away. Like, I don't know if I'm yelling right now. Like, I have no idea. Although I can hear okay out of my left ear. My right ear is blocked. And so she's asking me these questions. And then she asked me something about how I'd heard of them before. And I said, well, like I've said twice already, I was there like 6 or 7 months ago. Like, maybe you should get your ears cleaned out. Like, I didn't say that to her. I wanted to, but no. Help me. So she's like, oh, yeah. And then she found my file in the computer. And I was like, yeah, well, pretty. So she booked me an appointment for Monday morning. So I was telling Monkey about that too. I was like, you know, I can't remember what Boo Boo's working. I said, but, well, I think he's working at 10:30. Yeah, I think his shift starts at, he's working a weird shift on Monday. I said to Monkey, or to Boo Boo, if you want me to take you to work on Monday, you're going to have to go earlier because my appointment is at 10:30 and I'm not missing it. I think they said, well, so he's going to think about it and get back to me. I don't really care. My appointment's at 10:30. I'm not missing it. So, if you want to walk, walk. If you want me to give you a ride, then you're going to be at work about a half hour early. You know, you'll be there for 10. So, oh my God. Yeah, it's actually a little better today. My ear popped like in the middle of the night last night. Oh my God, I thought my head was going to explode. Oh, it was the weirdest thing. And so it's been a little better, but it's still like, yeah, it needs a flushing. So she was like, just the one? And I said, well, the last time I was in, it was both, but I could feel it on the left side too. I could still hear, but I could feel that, you know, it was starting to get like the other. It was actually kind of switching sides, but the right side was consistently like blocked. And then when I'd gone in and they checked, yes, they both needed it. Although the right was, like I said, the right was completely plugged. Like it was disgusting. It felt so good to get that done though. Like I'm like holding the tech or whatever she is as I'm like holding her elbow. I'm like, I just need to hold something, because there was no, usually I would grab like the arm of a chair and just squeeze and just, right? Because it feels super weird to get your ears flushed. It's just a really like full body goosebumps. Like it's just really weird. But there wasn't anything. And I said, I'm sorry, but to avoid an utter and complete panic attack, I need to hold on to something. She's like, yeah, do what you gotta do. She was so good. She even went like I'd taken my coat off, because as soon as she started, I started sweating. Like it's just the weirdest feeling. But she let me go grab my coat just to kind of, I didn't put it on, but I put it over my shoulders, because like full body goosebumps. It was like, and I tend to shiver when I'm worked up. Like when my adrenaline gets going, I shiver. It's different from like a shake. Like, if that makes sense, I don't know. Like my chin starts shivering, and it's a lot. I'm so high maintenance. And she was so sweet. So I am really looking forward to getting this taken care of. I've been putting up with it for about not quite 2 weeks. But she told me for the next couple days to put some oil in it. Like, I don't know if she meant baby oil or olive oil. When I usually do like a couple of drops of warm olive oil, because it loosens everything up, right? It makes it easier for them to do what they got to do. I always thought it was a way to clear it. Like it would soften it up enough that it would, I don't know, slide either out your ear or break up and just line your ear like earwax is supposed to. I don't fucking know. I'm not an ear specialist. I know nothing about the damn things. And she's like, oh, no. It just softens it up and makes it easier for us to flush, right? I was like, cool, cool. Just say no more. I will do whatever I can to make your job easier so that I'm not sitting in that chair just dying. It's fine. So I'm going to start doing that as of tonight. And then hopefully by Monday, it'll just be an easy breezy get her done. Because I was in there last time. I'll bet you they were working on me for like, it felt like forever, but I'm going to say probably about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. This ear was really bad. And they have to be as gentle as possible, because with the flushing, if they go too hard, too fast, they can blow your eardrum, right? So we don't want that. And then they have like the smallest little ice cream scooper that you've ever seen in your life to kind of get everything out once the rinsing of the ear really is kind of like sandblasting, right? It's to break it all up and loosen it all up and everything, and then this little tiny ice cream scoop is to remove everything. TMI, but whatever. This is what's happening, and I cannot. It cannot happen soon enough. I'm telling you, it's driving me nuts. All week at work. Thank God I only worked 2 weeks, because I'm like, what? Huh? Like, get my attention. I said to my boss on Thursday. It was me, my boss, and my coworker. And I said to them both, once everybody was in the van and we were off to our first place, I said to everybody, okay, look, my ear is still plugged. Unless you're standing right in front of me, I cannot hear a damn thing you're saying. And even then, depending on the acoustics of the room, it is very difficult for me to catch everything that you're saying. So you need to get my attention, have me look at you so that I can read your lips, okay? Because I can read lips. Because I've got nothing. So gonna get it taken care of ASAP. So once I heard back from them today, I had to text my boss and be like, because at that time I didn't have my work schedule for next week yet. So I texted my boss immediately, and it was like, my dude, your girl has an appointment to get her ears cleaned out Monday at 10:30. I will see you any day next week but Monday. I have to get this done. And she's wicked cool about shit like that. So she texted me back and was like, yeah, cool. You can come in. I think it was like Tuesday and Thursday again next week. It's the same thing that I worked this week. Awesome. So I have to get that down on my calendar. Excuse me. And I think she said, these hearing people, I think this cleaning is I think she said it was like $30 per ear. So I'm really hoping it's just the one. But I'm going to have to bring like $80 with me just in case. Well, maybe what I'll do is bring the 30. And if I have to get the other one done, then if I have to debit $30, I'll debit $30. But because I have $30 in cash at home with my little savings stuff, which I try very hard not to dip into, but I have to get my ears did. And I try not to touch my account. Once I've done everything I need to do, paid everything I need to pay, like bought everything I need to buy, I try very hard not to touch my account, because whatever's left over until my next pay is emergency money, right? If we, run out of milk, or, for some reason Boo-Boo needs an emergency cab, and, like anything like that, right? So, I try very hard in between not to touch my account. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll bring, and I don't want to dip into my savings too much either. So we'll split it down the middle. I'll bring $30 from my savings, and then if I need to get the other side done, I'll just debit the other 30. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. So, like, this time isn't as bad as last time. The last time I got this done, by the time I got in, now I put up with it for about a month. Right? I was trying everything I could to loosen it up and deal with it myself, because I hate going to see medical professionals. I fucking hate it. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care if you're an ENT. Like, I don't care. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sure you're a sweet person and everything, but I don't really want to go see you. Okay? So, I was looking into ear candling and all that stuff, and I could not find any reliable information on it, so I was kind of scared to do it. And they had these things at Shoppers. There were drops. I'm assuming it was some sort of oil to loosen everything up. And then it had like this weird twisty thing, like a corkscrew kind of deal. I'm assuming to work out the wax. Well, I'm not fucking doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to hurt myself. Like, and I'm certainly not asking one of my kids to fucking do it. So I was like, After about a month, I started getting headaches and I was dizzy, and I was actually starting to yell all the time. Like, my kids were like, Mom, like, calm down, stop yelling. So, yeah, I had to bite the bullet and go get it done. But like a pedicure, I hate what's happening while it's happening. But once it's done, it's like, oh, yes. So, I wonder if they'd let me bring my Baby Yoda pillow. Like, it's a comfort thing. Can I please bring my Baby Yoda pillow to cuddle while you do this? Because I just want to, it's just such an awful feeling. I'd be like, it's my anti-anxiety pillow. Which it kind of is. Like, it's so soft and plushy and squeezy, and it's Baby Yoda, and it makes me so happy. Oh, I don't know. Anywho, I just realized we are just past the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna boot. But that's the update on kind of what's going on with Monkey in school. I will talk more about that, I guess, Monday, Tuesday, after I've had my conversation with the principal. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump. Anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope your week was fantastic. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to get out and vlog this weekend or not. I have stuff that I do need to do. If I get the chance, I will. If not, meh. I'm going to put, it's 6:32 right now on Friday night. I'm going to get this up for tonight. It's going to be much later than my usual upload is every day at 3, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm starting to ramble now. Sorry, I'm going to jump. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.